So, the control and redistribution of exotic goods is hoisted as an important source of capital used to support political centralization, but it has not been feasible to model prehistoric interaction in the expansive Tongan state using archipelago data because of the plenty of excavations at the central places of the chiefdom and the likelihood that most imports were made in perishable materials that tend not to preserve in tropical contexts. As a result,
We can probably read the next couple sentences here.
because
Just
yeah,
finish off that paragraph. Oh, let me trying to slide here. Just finish off that
yep,
paragraph.
involved control and distribution of prestige exotic goods by elites, and whether the polity's interaction sphere was only one of several prehistoric networks responsible for the movement of people, goods, and ideas in the Central Pacific. What's your thoughts on that, Dwarf?
Yeah. So really what they're trying to say here is they recognize that the majority of the goods moved around were probably perishable, but they're
Yes,
doing the stone ones as that's one of the ones that would have
lasted long in
lasted
the
long enough.
climate.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they do recognize this doesn't give a detailed, like you're saying, this does not give the context that the oral history gives. They're saying this is not an exhaustive smoking gun that it'll
Hmm.
explain how everything interacted and moved um, around, but it's pretty powerful
Hmm.
and pretty convincing from my perspective.
Yeah, and another interesting thing is when it mentioned there that they don't understand of what's the extensive vast influence this
Yeah,
Tongan society, we all know is the Tongan empire under the Tui Tonga, because we do have, we do have the capability of going all the way up to Japan, up to Asia, Southeast Asia, even up to China. Like there could have been some materials that probably came from there during that time. But I'm just saying, what's only lasted because of the climate of the Pacific is only those stone materials. But I thought that was interesting.